Let's see if that works. Hopefully it doesn't fall over because of any wind. Bags are right down there. Bags are right down there.
Down where? Oh, shoot, sorry. You walked right by.
You got a prize for the biggest crappie?
No. What are you doing?
I didn't know if you wanted me to zigzag back and forth.
No, there's not a, well,
Depends on how fast we get.
yeah. I guess as soon as you see those.
Sat even pulling it, right? 15 inches.
I got one. You got to take one too. Just for time. Is there? What boat number were you today? How many you got, Justin? Nothing else in here, dude. You hear me?
Yeah.
You need one for your coat too, or no?
No. No, what'd you do? Hog all the fish away? Yeah, that's a... Are we doing just one outer bag for 2 mesh?
No. I only got 8 bags out because of the whole canvas wall. So as soon as everyone comes.
That's about the size of the one I tried to boat for. Come off the crooked side. I tried that this morning and I decided I ain't going to do it.
What? You did?
One of them took a beat and I don't know what
Bring them all up.
All right, Justin Harris weighing in second here. He's got 5. $11.27 on that bag. All right. Actually locked in 11.28. 11.28.
Just release them where? Just release them down at the water and then bring it back up if you don't mind.
Good job, buddy.
Just leave it lay right there.
Yeah. one.
We'll weigh it up here. After we weigh your bag, we'll weigh one for big. All right, Ray Cate's coming up. He's got 3. 1 didn't make it. We'll get his total weight first. Gonna start us off on the co-angler side. 734 on that. And then let's go ahead and pull out your big there. Big bass for the co-angler side. Going to start us off at 249. 249 there.
Just up and down there.
Yep, just up and down there. Bring it back up and let's put it behind the trailer for now. I'll make it. Hey, slow down just a little bit, baby.
I am going to go check the other boat.
Oh, okay, thank you. You're good. All right. Caden, how many do you have? 3. How come he's not on the flight check? There he is. 3? All live, you said? Okay. All right, Caden, come on up. $7.15 on that bag. We'll just release him down at the water and bring us back up the bag.
Hey, barely counts. Yeah.
Yep, Mike Turner with 2. 370, Mike Turner with 370. No problem. I'm going to go release him and then don't mind helping bump since we're missing a person.
Hold on 1 second before you come up there, Joe. All right, Joe, you had 1, right?
Yeah, there is.
And then Devin, you had 3. All right, Joe, come on in.
All right, next up we got Joe Scudder coming up. Weighing in 1 on the boater side. A little line burner 187 there on that bass. Could go release them down in the water for me. All right, Devin, you can come on up.
I didn't catch any fish there at all. No small. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I said
777. You should go to the casino on that one. All right, what's you got a big bass entry? Sure. Just throw them right in the basket. I'll put this bag on top. Devin's gonna weigh 1 for big.
we were trying to shoot on largemouth. I got 2 largemouth. I had 2 largemouth. I just pulled one out. That one bounced off the console. Really?
263 on that big. All right. Go ahead and take that fish back out there. How many you got there, Dale? Yeah, slow down just a little bit. This is computer. I got to update each page, guys. All right, Dale Manning, how many you got? All right, come on up.
Yeah, I always use gold rule. I mean, 5.
413 are locked in at 413 on that bag.
No big.
No big. All right.
Now where that one's good. Yeah, but he'll do it after. Okay.
How many you got, Hunter?
5.
All right, Hunter Baird's weighing in 5 on the pro side. You can if you grab a membrane. Just grab a membrane up there. 1466 on that bag. 1466. You got one you want to weigh for big?
I do.
There you go. Put them in there. 448 on that big. Good job. All right, Herman or Richard, how many you got? Heflin. Got one. All right, Richard Heflin weighing 1. Come on up. 195 on that fish. No problem. What boat number were you, Don? How many you got, Don? 3?
2 for sure.
2, maybe 3, huh? All right. Don Glick with 3 fish. Come on up, Don. You taking photos for me, sis? Awesome. They're right there on the scales for us. $672 on those 3. $672. You could just release those down at the water for us. Thank you. All right, while we're waiting for some more people, let's do a little leaderboard update. Right now we got Hunter Baird 1466 on the pro side, Justin Harris 1078, Caden Harmon 715, Don Glick 672, Dale Manning 413, Mike Turner 360, Craig Wolf 260, and Joe Scudder 187. Big bass currently on the pro side is 448.
Hey Richard, once you guys get full, can you come up and train me so I can get mine out? Thanks, dude.
Uh-oh. Changed screens on accident. Where'd I go? Leaderboard. Over here. All right. On the co-angler side, currently Devin Pino leading with 777, Ray Cates 709, and Richard Heflin 195. Devin's got the big so far of 263. There's more mesh right here. Oh, you can use that rubber right there. Just grab another mesh with it.
You got mesh? I got 2. You got 2? Sweet. quarter or half? Quarter. I freaking took a dead fish to scale, didn't know it.
Yeah.
At East Kansas. Ow.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, knocked me from first to third.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was kind of saying. But are you saving the battery in between, Sissy?
Yeah,
Okay, because it runs down quick on that camera.
it's all
Are you
right.
getting some pictures over here of the bump tank?
What?
Are you getting some pictures over here of the bump tanks? These guys don't like to hold up fish.
Yeah.
I like to hold
And when Daddy, I got a picture of one of the guys. The fish was like right there, and I quickly took the picture, and there's that fish in it.
Nice. Perfect. As soon as they dump out, you'll have membranes. As soon as they dump their bags out, you'll have outers. Yep. Good. How are you, buddy? What boat number were you today? 15.
Hey, Danny was throwing them around.
How many you got, Kyle? How many you got?
3.
Rich, how many you got?
4 or 5.
Rich, how many you got? One.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Fish. Don't take a picture of
Oh.
that. To dump this out, Anna.
I already did.
Just get that to him.
Alrighty, Kyle Klein coming up next, weighing in 1 fish. Put her right on the scale there, buddy. How you been doing?
Better.
189 on that fish. All right. You can just dump that membrane out and just leave it right there where that other bag is. And if you could, just release that fish down there for us. No problem. Rich, come on up whenever you're ready. You got 1 fish, right?
You want this too? Come on, wait, am I supposed to wait on my motor?
270. You can come on up.
You come on up, he said. Come on. I gotta wait like so.
You're good. Come on up. Come on up. I was just trying to keep you somewhat together so people aren't passing fish, but you know the point. Who wants to go first out of you two? Go ahead. What boat number were you?
16.
Boat number 16. Hoyt, right? How many you got? Hoyt Gold's got 3 fish here. Come on up, Hoyt. Put them right on the scales for me. I'll get you a weight. It don't matter. We'll just do it. We'll do it, Mike. 642 on that. Good job today. What boat number were you today?
Were you 16? You were boat 16, right?
Yeah.
All right, Larry Fralick's up next. How many you got, Larry?
You got 1.
Larry's got 1. Come on up. All right. Oh, yeah, just put it right there on the scale. 245. Good job today. All righty. Yep, it keeps track of everything. Nope, it actually automatically texts you or emails you, however you signed up on the email, so you should automatically get a notification. You just release it back in the water down there. If you want, one of these young kids will probably run it back down there for you. Hey, Hoyt, you mind running Larry's fish down for him? Hell, he said he has to go down there anyways. What boat number were you? Boat number 11. Kyle, you had how many? 3?
You got 3.
You can come on up, Kyle. We'll get you weighed in. Kyle Herman up next. He's weighing in 3. Put them directly on the scales. We'll get your total weight first, and then we'll get your big bass weight after that. 688 it locked in on last second there. Let's go ahead and weigh your big bass. Put the big one in there. Put it in there. Yep. 293 on that big. I believe that takes over big bass for co-angler side right now too. Good job. What boat number were you today?
What boat number were you? 11.
Kirk Kelly? How many you got?
5.
5? Barely, huh? Yours was real close. We had to measure the fat side. Or the skinny side, I guess. All right, put them directly on the scales there. He's got 5 fish for Kirk. 1104, 1104 on that. Good job. Do you want to weigh one for big? I think it's like almost like 4 something. You got one?
No.
Okay.
It's not a tiebreaker.
It is on the boater side if you want to put it in there. Well, I mean, you don't have the big right now, so I guess it wouldn't matter for a tiebreaker. Oh, actually, it could. Let's weigh one because it's a 6th place cut. Yeah. So it could come down to the 6th place team having a tie. Might as well be safe, right? Yeah. 262 on that one if you want to grab it and put her back in the water there. 262, 262. I'm pulling it back up right now. 262 and 1104. 262 and 1104. Edit that big bass. There we go. All right, who's next? What boat number? Boat number 14, Nicholas Herman coming up next. How many you got, Nick? He's got 3 fish. Come on up. Get you on the right screen here. 739, 739 there. You got one you want to weigh for big or no? He's got this set up a little different than mine. Let's just go ahead and get a weight just to be safe. Go ahead and put it on there. $250 on that one. $250 on the big, and you had 739 total. 739 and 250 on the big. Why is it not letting me say that? 739 and 250 on the big. Sorry, I had to go back in and edit the screen because I had already exited out of his big fish. All right, who's up next? What's boat number? 14. Derek Doltmeyer, is that how you say it? How many you got? 4? If it ever locks in here. 749, 749. You got one you want to weigh for big? Okay, 749. All right, what team or what number were you? 9. Boat number 9, Mark Moody. Come on up. How many you got, Mark?
3.
He's got 3 in the bag. Go ahead and put them right on the scales there.
Pour them out?
Nope, just bagging everything. $714, $714. Good job today. You want one for big? It can come to a tiebreaker. If you want to get a weight on it just to be safe. $248 on that fish, $248 on that fish. Let me edit that. $248 and $714. $248 and $714. Take them right down to the water and release them for us. Thank you. What boat number were you? Boat number 13. Nolte, how many you got? Got 2 fish. How many you got, Torkelson? 5? Go ahead and put them right on the scale there. I was just saving his thing so I was on the right screen when we come to you guys. Locked in at 397, 397. Good job today, Nolte. Torkelson, how many you got? You said 5? Come on up. $11.53, $11.53. Do you got one you want to weigh for big? Okay. Good job today. What bolt number were you, Joel? Boat number 12. Uh-oh. What'd she do with you? Yeah, she might actually hit the wrong button. Yeah, she didn't check you in yet. Flight check. There it is. All right. How many did you say you had, Joel? 2?
No, for some reason it has you here late. She might have just left me. Oh, she never checked me in. That's why. That's why I said she never checked me in.
Yeah, okay. That's why. Alright, so I'll have to fix that penalty here in a minute. Fishbone. That's why. Alright, how many do you have, Joel? 2, come on up.
No, that's mine.
Alright. 2. 429 on that bag. Thank you, I appreciate that. There we go.
He was like, everybody's in. I seen Joel.
Let's see how much time before he's DQ'd.
I mean, while we're waiting, we might as well go over the leaderboard, right? I mean, right now, Hunter Baird leading with 14. Where'd it go? 14.66. Alex Torkelson in second, 11.53. Kirk Kelly, 11.04 in third. Justin Harris in fourth with 10.78. Derek Doltmeyer, 7.49 in fifth. Caden Harmon, currently cut line for the top 6 is 7.15. On the big bass side, on the pro side, it's 4.48. Right now, top 6 on the co-angler side is Devin Pino, 7.77. Nicholas Herman, 7.39. Ray Cates, 7.09. Kyle Herman, 6.88. Jeffrey Nolte, 3.97. And Larry Freilich, 2.45. How many got there, Mule?
1.
Come on up. Got one fish in the bag for Rick. He said, and he lost a good one. Go ahead and put him right on the scales there. 251, 251. Good little fish. Go ahead and release him down there at the water for us. What boat number were you? 23. Robert Glasgow. How many you got? Just one. Come on up whenever you're ready, if he's checked it. Robert's weighing in one fish here. Yep.
How much damn water did you put in that bag?
280. 280 on that fish. Good fish. If you could, just release him right back down on the water for us. Appreciate you. Co-angler leader on the big bass side is 293, which is Kyle Herman right now. Got 9 teams left, or 9 anglers left to check in. What boat number were you? 10, right?
You were both 10, right?
Yeah.
Nick Luna up next. How many you got?
5.
Got 5 in the bag. Come on up. Take it you figured out a truck to get you here today. Got 5 in the bag. That's going to make you over the cut line right now. Trying to punch your ticket to the BNC. 1261 there. You got one that you want to weigh for big, just in case of tiebreaker? Just pull the biggest one out. Put him in the basket. I'll put this bag on top since we zeroed out with the bag. Get a weight on that. 338. 338 on that big for a tiebreaker there. All right. Good job today. That's got you in the top 6 cut right now. Tommy Heinen. Whoop, you get first time handling fish over here. I'm just messing with you. All right, who we got next? Thomas Heinen.
5. He's got 5, 1 alive.
Something wrong with the aerators?
Yeah. He's got his aerators.
Come on up.
He's got something wrong with his freaking live well.
That sucks.
It's a dead well.
1064 before the penalty. It's going to be 964 after the penalty, all right? Still has you right there at the cut line, though, just a pound or so behind.
Left them all out there for tomorrow.
Danny, you want to see this system real quick?
You want to take pictures?
Do you take pictures?
Yeah.
You're a better cameraman than I am.
Stuff the big bag. No. You're good.
All right, Jeremy Montgomery,
How many you got? Chairman Montgomery's got 2 fish.
I told him to come out here and meet me so we could get the boat out. What are they doing? Playing with each other?
397. 397 on those.
Hey, Joker!
No problem.
Standing up there bullshit. So?
He's like, I still would have liked to have my boat out. We got 6 anglers to go.
There's quite a few that didn't catch fish.
Thank you for putting those in, so we know how many we have left. Makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're waiting for the final 6 anglers to come up here and weigh in. We'll go ahead and do one more leaderboard update. Right now, the top 6 on the pro side: 1466 Hunter Baird, Nick Luna with 1261, Alex Torkelson 1153, Kirk Kelly 1104, Justin Harris 1078, and Thomas Heinen 964. Just outside the cut line, pulling it up here, is Derek Doltmeyer 749, Caden Harmon 715, Mark Moody 714, and Don Glick rounding out the top 10 with 672. Let's check the non-boaters real quick. Devin Pino 777, Nicholas Herman 739, Ray Cates 709, Kyle Herman 688, Jeffrey Nolte 397, and Robert Glasgow rounding out the top 6 cut line for 280. 7th place currently 251, Larry Freilich with 245, Heflin with 195, and Kyle Klein with 189 rounding out the top 10. What boat number were you? Boat number 21, Craig Torkelson. How many you got? 4? Yep, go for it. If it ever settles down. 826, 826. It's got you right outside the cut line, so not too far off. Tate Herman weighing in next. How many you got, Tate? He's got 5. Yep, we'll weigh the total bag first. Yep. All right, Tate Herman weighing in 5, and he's got 1 he wants to weigh for big fish. Weigh the bag first, then we'll get your big second. Go ahead. That's going to have him up and above the cut line. 1338 on that bag. Let's go ahead and pull the biggest one out that you want to weigh there. 1338 on the bag. Pull the biggest one, put them right in the basket, and I'll put this on top. Put them right in the basket. Makes it quicker to get them back out. Yep. 364 for the tiebreaker on the big bass there. All right, grab that fish and put it right back in the bag. could just release them down at the water for us. We got a little release tank right there if you want to give them a dip before you take them back. What boat number were you? 18. Matt, right? How many you got, Matt? Matt weighing in 1 on the co-angler side. How do you pronounce your last name, Matt? Gunoff. I butchered it this morning. I apologize. Put it right on up there. I looked at it and I was like, I'm going to not say this right. I'm going to pretend the G is silent. 301. 301. Good fish there. All right. Jesse, how many do you have? You say you want a picture? All right. All right. There you go. Good job today. Jesse Jordan up next. Come on up. Put them directly in the basket there, Jesse. How many you got? 2. 468. 468 on that one. All right. Yep. Check both sides. Got one, Richard?
Yep. One short fish.
Okay.
I'm going to put him back in the water.
Hey, Richard, there's a bag already hanging in the water over there.
Right there. Yep.
See them guys in the pontoon boat?
Yep.
They're waiting for somebody in a red beanie to move their boat.
Okay, I'll tell him. 244 on that bag, Richard. 244. No problem. Who's got a red Phoenix? Who's got a red Phoenix? That pontoon's got that slip rented. If you could get that red Phoenix out of there, that would be great.
Guessing that's tape.
I don't think he's got a red. All right, next is Chris Brimminger. How many you got, Chris? 3? $743 on that 3. $743 on that 3. All right, I believe that's everybody. Final call for bags. Final call for bags. It says we got everybody done that said they zeroed, so we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and announce the leaderboard. Yep. Refresh this page just to make sure it's accurate here. All right, so currently, you guys can see this on Fishing Chaos as well. So if you log into Fishing Chaos and go to KBN, you can see this leaderboard as well. But Hunter Baird's currently leading with 1466. Tate Herman in second with 1338. Nick Luna's in third with 1261. Alex Torkelson's in fourth with 1153. Kirk Kelly's in fifth with 1104. Justin Harris 1078 with in sixth place. Right below the cut line, seventh place Thomas Heinen 964. Craig Torkelson 826. Derek Goldmeyer 749. Chris Brimminger 743 rounding out the top 10. Caden Harmon in 11th 715. Mark Moody in 12th 714. Don Glick in 13th 672. Hoyt Goal 642 in 14th. Jesse Jordan sitting in 15th with 468. Joel Porter 429 in 16th. Dale Manning in 17th with 413. Jeremy Montgomery 397 in 18th. Mike Turner 360 in 19th. Rich Reiswick is 270 in 20th. Craig Wolf 260 and Joe Scudder 187. On the non-boater side, Devin Pino's currently leading 777. Right behind him, Nicholas Herman with 739. Then Ray Cates 709. Kyle Herman 688. Jeffrey Nolte 397. Matt Ganoff 301 in sixth place, rounding out the top 6 cut. Top 7, seventh place, Robert Glasgow 280. Richard Mule 251. Larry Freilich 245. Kiblinger 244. Heflin 195. And Kyle Klein 189, rounding out all 12 there. There is a day 1 and day 2 boater big bass and non-boater big bass. Big bass of the day on day number 1 was Hunter Baird, weighing in 448. Weighing in 448 was Hunter Baird, winning the big bass of the day today. Non-boater big bass of the day is Kyle Herman with the 293.
How's everything?
That's all, folks.
That's it. That's all, folks.
What was the big bass in the filling?
293.
I thought Matt went off of it. I also took pictures as best I can.
Well, it saves everything. Let's see. Making sure that he has to set up a report right. Because it should auto report one fish to the bass. That doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Let's see, leaderboard overall. What's that? Just that. Not the water. Not the hoses, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we did have a 301, so it's not reporting the single fish. I need to go back.
There'll be a correction on the big bass side. I need to go back and put all the single weight fish in for big bass. For some reason, it didn't auto-populate.
Anybody had a bigger one than that? Multi-weight 2, right?
That's the only reason I paid attention because he had it.
Multi-weight 2, so it will be Matt.
Matt actually had a 301 big bass. 301 big bass on the co-angler side. Double check the pro side just to make sure.
I don't think anybody had a bigger one. All right, 301. I need to find out what his settings are on. I found the error. I actually hit one black bass, one smallmouth, so it counted as 2 fish. There we go. That should fix the error.
I normally wouldn't pay attention, but
I'm glad you caught it because I wouldn't have caught it.
I just thought that was a pretty good one single
Yep.
fish he had.
Yeah, it was. I didn't set up the program, and I used the same program for mine, so I just assumed it was set up right. Yeah.
Well, now you know.